passion, zeal. Like, your first couple of videos, yeah, ready, excited. And then when it continues and continues and continues, I realize it is something else to do along with a lot of other things. You try to find a balance, you try to find a time, but it just doesn't work out. Sometimes it gets frustrating. It has been hard. And this could have been one of the times when you hear us say, we're giving up on YouTube. We are over it. And we just can't do this anymore.
Stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs. If you had it back there and you're looking for a smile, bringing hope and joy for a day that was wild. Stuff from the cuffs is here to make things bright. In a world so dark, they bring us some light. Stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs. Go Bria, go Bill, go Bess, go Brian. Stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs.
I know you haven't seen us much on YouTube lately. It has been rough. It has been hard. And this could have been one of the times when you hear us say, we're giving up on YouTube. We are over it. And we just can't do this anymore. Welcome back to another episode of Stuff from the Cuffs, where we give you fire. We're fun.
Inspirational. Inspirational.
See, it's just one of them days, guys. Like, you wouldn't understand. We're fun.
Inspirational.
We're real.
And we're educational.
And today we're gonna be real about our struggles over the 1 year being on YouTube. And we're letting you know it's not been an easy road.
No, it's not been an easy road. It has actually been a very challenging road as it relates to all the things that come into play when you have a YouTube channel. And we're going to be discussing a few of those and maybe touch on some things that we wish we knew before we actually started YouTube and what we know now compared to then, 1 year ago.
How many times have you wanted to give up on YouTube?
Many times.
How many times have you in your heart given up on YouTube?
A few times.
How many times have you just decided, we can't bother give you no ideas, we're not going to have any talks, we're not going to even go sit in front of the camera?
A couple times.
We've given up on YouTube several times, but we are still here 1 year on. It has been an eye-opening experience.
Yes, yes.
And there are several reasons why we would have given up. Number one would have been the workload.
I thought YouTube was easy.
Yeah.
I thought it was easier than it actually is. And for anybody who has a channel, you know exactly what we mean. For everything that has to take place to produce a video, to maintain your channel, the whole policies to abide by, things that keep changing, paying taxes, which is now a new thing. And it takes a toll, especially when
you have full-time jobs.
You have children, etc. And when you kind of picture in your mind where you thought you would have been, given your commitment to, doing things, staying current, being consistent.
It's pretty much like when you start out as a Christian, or even when you start out in a new workplace, you have high dreams and expectations, and you run out with fire, passion, zeal, and your first couple of videos, yeah, ready, excited. And then when it continues and continues and continues, I realize it is something else to do along with a lot of other things. You try to find a balance, you try to find a time, but it just doesn't work out. Sometimes it gets frustrating. There are several people we know who started out with us on YouTube in terms of starting their own channels, and we've seen some of them fall off and fall away. And that's because it's just not easy to be consistent, to not just be consistent, but to be consistently at a certain standard, to not just be at a consistently certain standard, but to upgrade yourself each time. Like we started out with, what were we using? Our phones?
Yeah. We're using your DSLR,
Yeah.
which is
yeah.
a camera used to take pictures.
Yeah, we were using my DSLR, and we didn't have any light.
Yeah, we had to be using the desk lamp and pin it up in the
yeah.
ceiling.
We didn't have a tripod.
No, we'll scotch it on something.
Yeah, we just like 6 or 7 books, like you just pile them on and then you put up the camera. We didn't have any microphones, so the audio
We
was
used our phone.
Yeah, but before we used the
Oh,
phone, we
yeah.
were just using the camera straight. The audio was low and we had to boost that. Then we learned how to use the phones as an audio device. Then we got some lav mics. Then we got some lights, and it's just been a growing. It's just been an experience which is full of growth, and we are here today better off than we started.
Yeah. So we're not giving up YouTube, but as we said in the title, we thought about it.
Many times.
We thought about giving up YouTube.
We actually stopped, like we paused several times,
Yeah. But I think for us, for me, let me speak for me, and Brian can speak for himself. For me, I had envisioned what the channel would be and what we would achieve in a certain time. And when I saw that not coming to fruition, not because we weren't doing what we were supposed to do, but, just like with any job or with anything, sometimes, just like with any job or with anything, sometimes things just get a little stagnant or, there's just a little lull. So that was very discouraging for me. Very, 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 very discouraging. But then we had to remind ourselves of the why. We had to remind ourselves of why we decided to start YouTube, why we decided to do what we do, why we continue to do what we do, and we have said it before and we'll say it again. We choose to look at impact over numbers. And I remember a supporter messaging us, very upset. It was recording.
This is a typical example of what we were talking about as it relates to audio dropping out and using different audio channels and all of that.
Yeah, I was saying that I remember a supporter messaging us very upset one day, and she was saying, I don't understand, and I'm there like wondering what's happening. She's like, I don't understand how you guys aren't at more subscribers. I don't understand how you don't reach a certain amount yet because of the kind of content. I don't understand, and I don't like it. I don't like it because you guys should be at a couple 100,000 already. And I had to console her and say, it's just all a part of the whole platform. It's just a part of the whole journey. And I said to her, don't look at it like that. Just look at the impact that we're having on you and on others, and when you share it with your friends, the impact it's having on them. Let's look at it from that perspective. And then another time, I remember somebody messaging and saying, why you guys probably need to switch it up and do some other things, like do some pranks or do some, do some other things so that you can grow the channel quick. And we said to her, that's not really our mandate. We enjoy other channels who do it. We really do. Big ups to all the other Jamaican YouTubers and those overseas. We enjoy it, but it's not us. It's not what we do. And so I told her that, no, we're not really going down that road. And she said, but if you want to get to 100,000, that's what I need to do. And then at that point, I felt discouraged. I was like, okay, so is it that if we do like things of this nature, positive things, things about marriage, it's not going to really grab people's attention that much? Do we need to do something else? That kind of thing. So it made me think. It really made me think.
Then there's another time when you invest in giving your all to what you're doing, and people view it differently. So you go about trying to inspire, to educate, to be real, to all the things that we stand for. And then when persons would say to us that, oh, I make money now, or oh, you guys are making money now, or it's all about the money. You guys are finding another stream of income, and they wouldn't even understand the whole YouTube algorithm and the whole YouTube,
And how you actually make
get paid and
money.
all of that. It's not even about that. If it was that, we would have stopped. Truth be told, because
Yeah.
when you even in upgrading ourselves, we've probably spent more than we've earned.
Not probably.
But yeah,
We've spent much more than
well,
we've
when I
earned.
say earned from YouTube, right? Because we believe it's a ministry, and we've been benefiting from impacting souls and impacting lives and getting different opportunities here from YouTube, and also just the messages and the things that people have said to us, people young, people old, people married, people single, people all Jamaica, Canada, USA, England, Caribbean, all over the world. And that is how we are paid, truth be told. Reading those comments and hearing the feedback from you guys make us feel, and I don't say feel good, but it does matter to us that we are having an impact.
We feel fulfilled. We
Yeah,
feel
that's right,
like,
that's
we
right.
feel like we have done what we were called here to do. And yeah, that's our goal, that's our mission. And I know that we are nearing to the end of May towards our first year celebration. And since the beginning of the year, we've been touting, 10K
10K
by
by May.
May, and we're not quite there yet.
And
but
it's human to feel discouraged.
yes,
However,
if I
she's been more discouraged than I have been throughout the journey. There have been several times where
Yeah.
I've had to encourage her. There have been several times where we've had to really sit down and go back to the drawing board and say, this is what we're standing
Yeah.
for. Because let's be real, if you are an athlete and you train, and you train to better yourself, and every single time you run a new personal best and you never win a race, it gets discouraging.
Yeah.
So it's the
Yeah.
same thing. We've bettered ourselves and we've grown, but when we don't hit some landmarks, yeah, it gets discouraging. But I've had to several times, remind myself too, because I'm human. Yeah, I don't want to seem like I'm not. That we're bigger than the numbers.
Yeah. So that's what keeps us going. And that is why we will continue to bring you fire, fun, inspiration, realness, and of course, education. So, yes,
When you see us, encourage us. Yeah, message us sometimes. Give us your feedback, because it's just like any other ministry. You give, and you give not expecting to get back, but when you give, there's a principle of life that says you shall receive, and we have been blessed by some of you.
Yes, we have.
been favored
Blessed,
with
yeah.
gifts. We've been favored with opportunities. I just want to bless you guys up, and
We
and
love
say
you guys.
We love you.
We
and
love
we
you.
appreciate you, and we felt like giving up, but you are one of the reasons why we've not given up. So
Yeah.
thank you.
We love you guys. Thank you so very much for making it another Stuff from the Cuffs, where we give you fire, we give you fun, inspiration, we're real, and we're educational. And we continue on our growth journey with you as part of our growing couplings community.
Turn in the building.
We love you. Thank you guys so much. We'll catch you in the next video.
Stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs.